First time around was a sinner, and you let me know. Second time around was a winner. Now it's raining gold.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Andy Life. So today, just looking around, trying to get a good frame. Today we're just out in the farm a little bit on a nice chilly afternoon in rural New South Wales in Australia. And I just want to pull out the camera and just have a moment and just talk. So today I've been working on a few different things to do for clients and just going through a number of questions that I get sent from prospective clients and different things like that. One of the questions that keeps coming up is, how do you maintain or how do you continue growth in a business? I thought that's a really good question. So I pulled out the Make Marketing Great Again hat and wanted to talk about that and answer some questions that I get asked fairly often. So let's talk about it. So how do you maintain growth in a business? Well, the reason I wear the marketing hat is generally marketing. If you don't have a consistent flow of leads or opportunities coming into your business, how are you meant to grow, right? Might sound simple, but so many businesses, when cash flow gets tight or when the economy slows down, the first thing to go is marketing, which is ridiculous, right? If things are slowing down, you should be putting the pedal to the metal in terms of getting leads, in terms of doing marketing, getting your business out into the general public. So why do businesses slow down with marketing? Well, generally because they think it's unprofitable or their experience shows it's unprofitable. But is it just because they're not doing it right? The things that I find most often is businesses not understanding what marketing should be. Marketing isn't about going out there and generating, 50 leads to sell a certain product. The outcome that you want may be lead generation, but really the goal is telling people what you do better than your competitors. That's really what it comes down to. All of our marketing campaigns that have performed exceptionally well across a multitude of different industries, we just tell people that the product or service that we're promoting is better than the rest. And it's ridiculous how simple that sounds, but let's break that down. So imagine for a moment that you sell socks. I know, really basic, boring product. But let's just say you have a collection of 10 socks in all these different colors, and you collect the finest wool from all throughout Australia, for instance, and you make them to the best possible quality, right? So you've got a product that is better quality, better made, etc., than anyone else's. So what do? Are you just going to go, I've got some socks for sale? No, anyone can sell socks. They can import them from China. But if you've got the best quality, the hardest wearing, the warmest socks that will just feel like you're wearing nothing at all, or will feel like you're wearing insulated, thermal heated socks or something like that, you're going to tell people. You're going to tell people that your product is better. It makes such sense when you start to look at it that way. But essentially, marketing is about telling people that your product or service is better, that it solves the problem that they're having better than what the competitors do. If we weren't having to do that, we wouldn't be marketing. We'd have all the people lined up wanting to buy from us already, right? So what's something that you could do today that tells people that your product or service is better? Yeah, what guarantee do you offer on your product or service? Do you sell cars that have a better warranty? Do you sell health foods that are better quality, more ethically sourced? A whole bunch of things that you could be doing which you don't even know and you're not telling people about. But if you don't tell people about it, how are they meant to know? How do they know that your products or your service is better and they should be coming to you? That is what marketing is. Advertising, marketing, it's all the same thing. Think about the Mad Men episode. The whole, the glorified line, which I absolutely love as a marketer, is it's toasted. It was the same thing that everyone else did. It's just they told people, right? So I'd love for you to comment below or to send me a message and just tell me what makes what you do better than the competition's. I would honestly love to know. And it's a great thing for business owners or anyone in a sales type orientated field to actually think about. What is it that you do that makes you better? We're not talking egotistical. We're not talking about gloating. We just want to know, what do you do better? Why should people come to you, right? And then you want to amplify that message. That's really what marketing is all about, is finding that message and amplifying it to the world. So have a think about that. But this video is probably what I'm going to send to those people asking me, like, what can I do to make it more profitable? Well, marketing. You need to market what you do. You need to tell people that, hey, you're better than the rest. You're better than the competition. You've got a better solution to that person's problem. So hopefully you can take something out from what I've said around this walk. Hopefully you can implement it into your business, into your life, or whatever. Apologies that I'm not so much talking about lifestyle on this one. This is much more of a business focused thing. I've been in front of the computer all day, working a few different things. So just want to get out there, tell this message to the world, and hopefully someone gets something out of it. I'll see you on the next episode of The Andy Life. Bye.